And know what was most amazing during the convention? They discovered the middle class. Wasn't that amazing? They discovered the middle class. Listen to what they said. Congressman Ryan, what he said in his convention, he said, quote, "The truest measure of any society is how it treats those who cannot defend or care for themselves," end of quote. That's what he said. So let's look about how they measure this society. Let's look at what he and Governor Romney want to do. And the best way to do that is the way my dad used to say. He'd say, when someone would let me tell you what I value, let me tell you what I care about, my dad would say, don't tell me what you value or what you care about. Show me your budget. I'll tell you what you value. Cuts in Medicaid, throwing 19 million people off of health care, including 1 million seniors and millions of children. Giving seniors a stipend in Medicare, giving them a stipend, a voucher, worth less than the Medicare they now have, to allow them to go out and shop for insurance to get the best deal they can find. Massive cuts in Social Security for future generations. Make massive cuts to early education. Kick 200,000 kids from working class families out of Head Start in early education. Cut $4.9 billion in elementary and secondary education. This is the budget. They knocked 6.6 million young adults off their parents' health care coverage, as you heard what is happening in most families, including the beautiful woman who introduced me. They put insurance companies back in charge of your health care. No, they do. No, seriously. You eliminate them up. They put them back in charge of your health care, allowing them to cut off your coverage when you get sick. Or when you hit a limit, which they call your limit, usually at the very most critical time of the expensive care you need as you're fighting to stay alive or keep your parents alive. Allowing them to charge, once again, a different insurance rate for a woman and a man. So much for helping qualified kids from working class families. Look what they do. They cut the Pell Grants. They cut Pell Grants and eliminate tax credits that many of you parents are able to take now to help send your kids to college. They eliminate it. You know, I'd like to change the quote of my distinguished colleague, Congressman Ryan. I think the truest measure of a political party is how it treats those who cannot defend or care for themselves.